man, today has been one of them days, man. So I got a CPAP machine. And for all y'all don't know that, I got sleep apnea, so I sleep with a CPAP machine. That's the breathing thing to sleep with, man. I got to get off of this, man. I got to lose the weight. I got to get myself to a point where I don't have to sleep with this thing, man. It just threw my whole day off. And when I don't sleep right with it, that's what it do. It throw my whole day off. So, and what I mean when I don't sleep right with it, like last night, for some reason, the hose. So we got, the hose that connect the mask to the machine. Everything get faulty after a while, the cleaning and everything, the maintaining of it. This stuff has a lot of plastic stuff on it, so straps and Velcro and stuff, all that stuff just after a while just start to give wear and tear. So one of the hose was leaking. I don't know, man. It's like if the system isn't airtight all the way through, you just not getting the pressure you need. And basically, for those who don't know what sleep apnea is, it's basically me snoring so much, basically because like my throat or whatever, my airway closes when I'm asleep. And that's when you hear people snoring. Most times you hear people snoring, that's what's going on. They're struggling to breathe while they're sleeping. So and that be the air, the airways is closing. And what happens is when they breathing, it has to be forced open, let air out. Cause it be closing, it be opening it as it. When it's cold, it just settle back down. The air just be squeezing through. Yeah, man. I had a real bad situation with this thing, man, a couple years ago. I've been sleeping with it for about 6 years now, and before I got on it, man, my heart palpitations a whole lot. I was feeling so weak, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had got HIV tests. I was getting tests for all kinds of stuff. I was running everything you could find, looking for all type of cancer. And the doctor had said, he was like, sleep apnea. You ever been checked for sleep apnea? You ever did a sleep study? I'm like, man, I sleep fine. I'm telling him I sleep fine. Man, we be thinking we know what we talking about sometimes, but we don't know nothing about what we talking about. So I'm telling him, man, I don't need sleep apnea. The doctor tell me, like, it's my heart. I'm telling him my heart is having a problem. I'm getting EKGs, echocardiograms. They doing all type. I'm going to heart specialists. I'm all this crazy stuff. I'm in there. They got stuff all on my heart. Look like they reading what is it called when they check the baby and they be doing the thing. I forgot what it's called, but they had the thing. I could see my heart on the screen. They was looking at all the valves and all this, and they was checking it all out. And it was crazy. And I'm like, I literally thought I was dying. I just be so tired. I would go to work. I'd get up and go to work, and I'm like, I come in from work. Let me go back, because I would have to go. It's the day before, really. I would go to work. So once I get off, I would get off maybe 5. I get off like 3 something, 4 something like that. I forgot, but it was like 7 something. Let's say 4 o'clock. But I'm home probably like 5:36. Let's just say that 5:36. I'm home, and I'm in the bed by 7 o'clock. Sleep all the way from 7 all the way till the next morning, every day. I'm crawling in the bed. I'm like, I could only go to work and barely make it through work. I was coming home feeling like I was in a different world. I mean, walking was hard. Everything was hard. Then my heart was skipping beats and racing and doing all this type of stuff. I was like, I'm going down. I kept telling, the people was asking me how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm about to die. I feel like I'm about to die. I feel like I'm about to die. Because I feel like I was barely hanging on to life. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? And my doctor, my primary doctor, he kept telling me take this. He said like 3 times. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, he don't know what he talking about. I was mad too. I was mad. I'm like, he keep talking about some sleep apnea stuff. Like they keep trying to make me do something that ain't don't have nothing to do with anything. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm like, check my heart, bro. And with all the stuff that was going on with my heart, they were like, yeah, heart is healthy. I'm like, my heart can't be healthy. My heart was healthy. My heart is healthy. It was fighting. Strong, fighting, doing way more than it was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Most High. You know, thank all the creation that my heart was healthy, and it is healthy. But took the sleep apnea test. Man said, man, you got a bad case. Not the worst, but you got a bad case. He was like, go get the machine and try it out. Now I know a couple people I know. Everybody said they couldn't sleep with the machine on. I've been sleeping with it for 6 years. At the point that I was at, I felt like I didn't have no choice. I needed to make this work and see if it worked. The first night I put that, when they first tried it on me, when I went to go pick the mask up and they did the fit test for me, I was like, and they came on, they go, I'm like, oh. I felt like the Alien movie when the thing jumped out on your face. Like, I'm like, ooh. I'm like, oh, something got me. You know what I'm saying? You feel like something is on you. And then it sucked like, oh my gosh. You like, oh no. And then it put pressure on your breathing. So it's like, poof. You like, oh, get this off me. Like an octopus sucked on your face. I'm like, oh no, this is crazy. So the first night, I was struggling trying to sleep with the thing. And it only took one night for me to determine where I need to be at with it. And I tell anybody who needs to sleep with one, anybody that I know, it's not the most comfortablest thing in the beginning. But if you are struggling with those heart palpitations, being tired, sleeping during the day and all that, and you're not getting the energy, I don't know what's going on with what we doing, what we eating, what we putting in our system, because, you know, this ain't like they had this stuff millions and thousands of years ago. They didn't have this type of stuff. So I think it's just the eating. I got to change my diet. That's my opinion. I'm going to work on that. They say that's what it is, but then they say that's typically what it is, but it's not always. So I'm leaning toward big people and people who snore and something going on with it. Anyway, first night, slept with it, struggled with it. But that next day, although I struggled with that thing, fought with it all night, my sleep was uncomfortable that whole night. I felt like I had the worst sleep of my life mentally, because I kept waking up, kept reorientating myself in the bed and rearranging myself, trying to get comfortable. Every time that I did close my eyes, I was sleeping. So I woke up mentally exhausted because my body was used to me sleeping under those conditions, and mentally I was shut off, but my body wouldn't be getting any rest. So when it switched for that one night, and mentally I was exhausted, but my body, for the periods that I did, my mentals rested, my body actually rested too. Well, I was breathing right, the machine was helping me. And I woke up that next day with all that restlessness going on, and I had energy. I was going to work, and I was like, I feel different today. I'm like, when I came home that day, I was like, I got energy. Like, I feel good. Like, I feel normal. It was crazy. I'm like, but I was irritated, but my body wasn't. I'm like, I slept with that thing. The next night, when I woke up, when I tell you the next day, I jumped up out of there. I said, it's over. I'm officially on board. Now, you run a couple years after that, and I'm using it frequently, and it's a part of my regimen in life now. Anything that you had to depend on like that after a while, well, it creates a level of dependency. I need it now. And that's just a band-aid. So now my body has been, it has shut off certain functions. Because now my body was working and it needed the help. It needed the help. But before, my body was doing all it needed to do to get me through a day. And sleeping, doing all I needed to do. I needed to find out what the problem was with my body and repair that so my body can work on its own to help me sleep. Putting that in place, and because it was working, I put something that was unnatural into a natural situation. So naturally, when I remove that, my body can't even function naturally because it was already having an issue naturally. And then I put an unnatural situation that forces my body to be at a lower rate or a lower level of efficiency when it's working. So now, when that machine goes bad or if something's going wrong and I don't get a good night's sleep, I am ridiculously beat up. Oh my gosh, I be so beat up that if something go wrong with the machine, if I don't sleep, it's like I can feel it in my veins. The pain. It don't be a pain, but it'd be a weakness. I can feel it. It'd be like I could just I could feel it's like it's a sound, like my frequency be low. I'd be dim. I'd be dull. I'd be like, oh gosh. So the day my machine didn't go, and I tried to get up, man. I had the young ones, my 4 and 5 year old today, and I had to take my 5-year-old. She'd be mad. She just turned 6. I had my 4 and 6 year old, and I took them. They stayed here last night, and I took the 6-year-old to school and took the 4-year-old back to mom, and I had to get down, get them ready, everything, breakfast and everything, just the normal stuff that most people, parents out here, kudos to y'all who are taking y'all, dealing with y'all kids every morning, would normally go through. But when I don't go, being though I don't do it often, for me it's extra. So now I'm doing this extra stuff, and this is something we just started. This is my first time doing it during the week when she's going to school. Normally I only do the weekends, but my baby girl has been reaching out, letting me know, listen, every other weekend isn't enough. I need you more. Period. So that's that. We gonna do what's necessary. And shout outs to her. Anyway, that was just a lot on me. I called my boss, because people I'm working for, even though I'm self-employed, all the people I'm working for is my boss. So the property that I'm on today, I asked him, can I switch today for Sunday? They 7-day event. So or I just know they I don't know if they 7-day event or they Sabbath day is Saturday. So she was like, yeah, I just can't come tomorrow, and I would have to leave early today. But she was like, Sunday I could replace Friday for Sunday. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I did wake up in the middle, like 3 o'clock maybe, and 3 a.m. and I changed my holes out, but I had to turn right around and get up at like 6. So it just didn't give me what I need. Because I need to get a good 8 hours of sleep every night with the machine to really be, tactical and really cognitive the next day and energetic. So I need that sleep. But I'm tired of being dependent on that machine. So I need to start working, and y'all gonna watch me work. I'm gonna get up off that machine. So today has been that, man. I don't know if any of you guys are on the CPAP machine, if any of y'all are on it, have sleep apnea, and if any of y'all got off of it, leave some information in the comments. Help a brother out. Man, I got to get off of this. Tell me what you did. Tell me, your stories, anything. Let me know, man. But right now, I'm in here and I'm trying to get my head together. I got a couple estimates to send out. Well, I got one to send out, and other stuff going on. So I still got to work, still got to maintain. One of the kids left the tablet here, so I didn't even want to leave out today and back out, but I got to. So I got to go take that tablet back over there. I don't know, shucks. He got TVs and everything. I might take it tomorrow because I'm supposed to be leaving out tomorrow. I think I'm in the house for the day. So we'll see. Till next time, y'all be good.